Hey Megan, make sure my bath is ready for when I get back. It's been a long day at work and I want to be able to come back and relax straight away in a nice, warm bath. Remember, it needs the oils, the candles, the bath salts, and some good music. The temperature also needs to be an even 105 degrees to be perfect. I don't want to have to be waiting around again while some you try and sort it out. Or worse yet, do it myself again.
I understand that you might have had a tough day at work, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to have anything ready by the time you get back.
Well, what? Well, why not?
Well, I've been busy too. In fact, I still am. I'm not even back home yet, so I definitely won't have the time to make a bath for you before you get back. You might even make it back before I do. I'm sorry, baby, but that's just the truth. I probably won't be able to get dinner done either. I know I'll be too tired to cook anything by the time I get back. Maybe we could order in or something? There's that nice Chinese place just down the road. What do you think?
No, I'm not ordering in. I don't want to spend money on food when we've got perfectly good stuff to eat at home. You just need to get off your lazy butt and actually do something for once.
Excuse me? What do you mean I need to stop being so lazy? I'm nothing of the sort. I literally just told you that I wouldn't be able to make it back to do anything until late because I'm still working.
Well, that's just not true now, is it? You're probably just sitting in some nail salon or something, spending my hard-earned money.
What do you mean? I'm not doing that at all. And how am I in any way lazy and unhelpful?
Well, how can you think that you're not? Your job isn't even a real job. You just go around taking pictures of people and then charging them money for it? I could do that with my phone's camera. You have no idea what hard work looks like. Not to mention that you don't even help out around the house like a good wife is supposed to.
Like a good wife's supposed to? Tell me, what is a good wife supposed to do according to you?
You know, clean the house, cook, make sure everything's in order and ready for when the husband, me, gets home. Seriously, it can't be that hard. All you need to do is actually put some effort into it and you could be a pretty good housewife.
But I'm not a housewife. I have a job that I work incredibly hard at. And being a photographer is more than just pointing a camera at someone and clicking a button. It takes skill and experience to know how to get the best picture possible. And the fact that I work weddings, taking pictures of people's most important day, is definitely hard work. You have no clue the amount of pressure that hangs over me on those days, as I have to try and get everything perfect because I can't ask the bride and groom to redo anything. They can't have their first kiss or dance twice.
It doesn't matter. You are the woman, so you should do the housework, no matter what else you're doing.
I'm sorry?
That's okay.
No, I mean, I'm sorry because I had no clue that when I married you, I had signed up to become your bloody housemaid.
Well, what did you expect? That I would do all the work at home? Not likely. I've never done house chores and I don't think I ever will. That's a woman's job and so I'll make sure that a woman does it.
Do you even hear yourself? You sound so sexist right now. I actually can't believe it. And for your information, I do clean up around the house. Way more than you do. Even though I have way less time than you. You can't even be bothered to put your underwear in the wash at the end of the day. The hamper's right in the bedroom too. But no, you just dump everything on the floor and expect me to sort through all of your dirty stuff and clean up after you. Well, in case you haven't noticed, I'm not your mom, and you're not 5 years old anymore. If you want a maid, then you can hire one.
I'm not wasting my money on hiring a maid when you're more than capable of tidying up whilst I'm at work. I mean, you don't have weddings to photograph every day, do you? I know that more often than not, you're just sat at home doing nothing at all.
I don't know where you've got this idea that I don't do anything all day, but it's not true. I actually have work that I do. And whilst I might not be photographing things every day, I still have work to do. Take a wedding, for example. I will have to sift through the hundreds of photos that I have taken on that day, delete all of the bad ones, and find the best looking ones. This usually consists of a group between 20 to 50 photos. I then have to edit all of these pictures to make them look as perfect as possible. An edit on just one photo can take a couple of hours, so times that by 50 and it's actually a lot of work.
But all you do is tap away on your laptop whilst I'm watching TV. Face it, your so-called job isn't that difficult at all. At the end of the day, I'm the one earning all the money to pay for the house and the bills and whatever else you want, so you have to do what I say. If you want any money to go out and stuff, then be a good wife and start taking care of me and the house. You can start by having dinner ready for when I get back.
I really don't know where you get off on acting like such a jerk. If I had known you were going to be like this, I never would have married you.
I'm not being like anything. You're the one being selfish and stubborn.
You know what? You can make your own bath and do your own dinner. I'm going out to eat. I won't be here when you get back.
Don't you dare! You can't go out! You've got to make my dinner! I forbid you!
Too bad. I'm not your dog nor your maid. I can do what I want.
But I don't know what to make.
Looks like you'll be eating beans on toast then. That's so simple, even you can make it. Cyan, you there?
Hey Meg, what's up?
Are you free to meet up?
When were you thinking?
Now, if possible?
Yeah, sure. I think I can do that. How come you want to meet up so suddenly? Has something happened?
It's Tom. He's been such a huge ass. I really could do with someone to talk to. I thought maybe we could go to our bar, if you're up for it.
Yeah, of course. God, he must have done something bad if you need to head out for a while.
Oh, you have no idea. He literally just messaged me demanding that I make his bath for him and have it ready for when he gets back home. It's like he was expecting me to be a 1950s housewife, waiting at the front door with dinner in one hand and a beer in the other.
Jeez, that does sound really sexist.
Yeah, and that's not the half of it. He kept going on about how I don't do anything all day apart from watch TV and play games on my computer. He said that because he pays for everything, then I should at least clean the house and do all of the other housework.
Hang on, but you do have a job. Doesn't he know that?
I've told him a million times that I work, and I've even talked to him in depth about what I'm working on. But he just never listens. He brushes it off and ignores me in favor of watching the TV. I mean, as soon as he gets back from work, all he does is sit himself down on the sofa and switch on the TV. He doesn't move from that spot unless he needs the bathroom. Even then, I'm surprised he doesn't ask me to wipe his butt for him.
Gross. Have you tried getting him to do something different? Like, something more fun?
Trust me, I've tried everything. All he says is that he's tired from work, which I apparently wouldn't understand, and that he wants to relax how he wants to. Which, I get that. Sometimes work can just take it out of you. But he never wants to do anything else, even on his days off.
Has he ever said things like he has tonight before?
What, about me acting like a maid?
Yeah.
He's made little quips and snide comments before, but this is the first time he's full-on said I need to act like his maid. Actually, I think the proper term he used was a good wife, or something stupid like that.
Ugh, barf.
Uh-huh, I know. Honestly, I don't think that I can go back to him after this. All he's going to be expecting is for me to apologize and then act like he wants me to. I can't do that. I'm not someone's maid. When we first got married, everything was great. He helped out with the house chores and we had fun together. Since then, though, he's just become this sexist, lazy bum.
I'm sorry, Meg. Look, I'm just coming up to the bar now so we can talk some more inside and figure something out. Okay?
Alright, I'll see you in a minute. Thanks, Cyan.
It's no problem.
Hey, Megan, where were you last night? You never came home.
I stayed over at Cyan's. I needed to sort a few things out.
Seriously? I was hoping you'd be back to do my breakfast. I mean, we did discuss this last night. This isn't a great start to show that you're gonna stop being lazy and useless. I suppose there's nothing else to do but this.
But what?
I'm divorcing you.
What?
Yup, your lazy ways are simply too much for me to put up with. This way, if I divorce you, then maybe you'll learn how to be a good wife. This is a lesson that you sorely need.
You know what? Fine. You can have a divorce if you want one. I'm not worried. In fact, it might be the best thing you actually do for me.
Ha! That's doubtful. You'll be begging me to take you back because you can't make it on your own. And when you do come running to beg me to take you back, there'll be a few conditions before I do. Mainly, you'll have to stop being lazy and start actually helping out around the house. I'll be expecting a proper clean home and dinner most nights. Once your temper tantrum is over, we can finally get things how they're supposed to be.
You're going to be in for a rude awakening. There's nothing in this world that will make me want to go back to you.
We'll see. Anyway, I'll send the papers around this afternoon. Please sign them as quickly as you can. Just try not to let this tantrum last too long. We've got to go and see my parents in a few weeks. Hey, Megan, are you done ignoring me yet? Our trip to my parents' home is tomorrow, so we need to get packed and ready. You can just pack me my regular clothes. I don't think we'll be going anywhere too fancy. Megan?
Oh, it's you. What do you want?
Our trip's tomorrow. You need to come back and get everything ready for us.
I don't need to do anything. I'm not your wife anymore. In fact, I don't want anything to do with you. Anyway, I'm busy tomorrow. I've got a wedding to photograph, so I really can't have any other distractions. It's quite a high-profile one.
Hang on, I was reading about a wedding between two famous actors and that it's taking place tomorrow. Don't tell me you're photographing it.
Well, I'm not really at liberty to discuss it. I had to sign an NDA after all. But I might have something to do with it. It just shows that I wasn't just messing around on my laptop. I was doing important work, creating a portfolio that I could then use to promote myself to becoming one of the best photographers out there.
What do you mean, one of the best photographers?
Exactly that. I've built myself up so that I am a highly sought-after photographer. And not just for weddings. I have people offering me jobs all over the world. From film sets to modeling agencies. I really do have a lot to choose from.
But that's impossible. How come I never knew about this?
You didn't listen. I told you about my job multiple times, but you just ignored me.
I just thought that it was all rubbish and a waste of time. I didn't know you were actually good at taking pictures. Like, I thought anyone could do it just with their smartphone.
Well, that's your problem. I've already had so many offers that I'm earning way more than you ever have.
I never knew. Well, I mean, even though you're working, you'll have to find time to fit some housework around your schedule. It's good that you're finally doing something, but the house still needs to be cleaned.
I've already told you. I'm not coming back to you. I've got my own place now. If you want a clean house, then you're going to have to do it yourself.
What?
Yeah, I'm way too busy to be your maid. Looks like you're going to have to stop being lazy and actually get up off of your backside for once.
Please, come back, Megan. I mean, with the amount of money you're earning, we might even be able to hire a maid. You won't have to do anything then.
No thanks. You've shown your true colors, and I'm not interested in your horrible, sexist behavior. Just because I didn't go to work like a normal person didn't mean I wasn't working hard. It's your own fault if you couldn't understand that.
But I didn't really mean anything by the divorce. I was just trying to teach you a lesson. You know, how to be a better wife and stuff. So, you need to come back to me now. I mean, you must have felt lonely in my absence. If you say sorry, we can get back together.
I'm officially a married person now.
Huh?
Yeah. After we got divorced, I threw myself into my work. But whilst I was working a modeling job, I met another photographer and we really hit it off. We ended up going out on a few dates to see if there was a spark, and we realized that we loved spending time with one another. From there on out, we continued dating and became an official couple. 4 months later, he asked me to marry him. Lots of people thought that we were rushing into things, but me and Jack knew that we didn't want to be with anyone else. We had a small wedding. We actually eloped to Iceland and had our honeymoon there too. We got loads of amazing photographs. And I've even started my own Instagram page with me as the subject of the photos. It's doing really well. I've already got over 50,000 followers and I only started it a couple of weeks ago.
Hang on, but you can't cheat on me like that. That's not fair. You should give me at least half of what you're earning as compensation for cheating on me.
I didn't cheat on you. We were divorced. I had absolutely nothing to do with you.
But I thought that you would come begging for me to take you back. I just wanted you to show me that you couldn't do anything without me. You shouldn't have been able to go off and be successful on your own. That's not how this was supposed to work.
Well, tough. You decided to play stupid games and you've won stupid prizes. Besides, I wasn't happy in our relationship anyway. I probably would have filed for divorce soon.
What?
Yeah, I mean, you can't tell me that you were happy in the relationship. Although for you, bossing me about probably was entertaining. Regardless, a marriage is made up of two people who can both decide whether or not to walk away. I made up my mind to leave, and I would have done even if you hadn't given me divorce papers.
But
Anyway, I've got to go. Busy day and all. Lots of people to meet and deals to sign for more photography jobs. What have you got planned? Wait, let me guess. Sitting in front of the TV again? Yeah, I thought so. Have a nice life, Tom. I know I will now.
wait, Megan, please.
After that, I went on to work a bunch of amazing jobs with my new husband. We made an amazing team, and even became so sought after that we were able to fully book out our entire year. No one accused me of being lazy or useless again, and I've made a very nice life for myself through all of my hard work. Sadly, Tom wasn't so lucky. Because of his lazy and sexist attitude, he continued to believe that housework was solely a woman's job. Because of this, his home fell into a pretty bad state. As well as that, no woman wanted to go out with him because of his sexist attitude. It just goes to show that times really have changed, and that men and women's roles are vastly different to how they used to be. Treat everyone with respect, especially your partners, and try to work together to make each other's lives easier.